Yo, what's good, motherfuckers? So check it. Little necro announcement, rant kind of thing. So I got all these people that message me, you know what I mean? Constant, nonstop DMs, emails, messages on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, blah, blah, blah. And, I got love for all my fans, anybody that supports me. But I got a nuanced view of what support means and how a fan should support. And that's why I'm making this video now. So, I get people that message me and they're not supporting now in 2023 or the last year or even in the last 10 years. They have this warped perception that if they bought a CD 20 years ago, that is their support for me and it's done. And I try to explain to these people that's not support because those sales are done. And any business on the planet revolves around sales. It doesn't make a rapper desperate to want sales from his fans because then is Nike desperate? Is Starbucks desperate? Is the grocery store desperate? Nah, but you go and buy their stuff constantly. You're constantly buying new pairs of sneakers and different shirts and stuff from other people, but you want to front on a rapper that's been loyal to the movement of real street culture and hip hop for 20 plus years and act like he's out of line. Nah, y'all should salute my hustle and the fact that I'm a salesman, because if I didn't sell, I would have never made it this far. Okay? That's why back when I was doing CDs, you had to pay money for a retail sales manager. That costed 20 G's per album. Then I had to pay for co-op advertising. That was sales. You had to pay money just so Tower Records. So a lot of times when you bought CDs from people, even though we was indie and it was a different kind of pay scale, meaning maybe I supposedly should have made $7 or $8. From that $8, I had to pay for co-op. I had to pay for videos, you know what I'm saying? Posters, marketing, publicist. By the time you're really not making that much money off a CD, you know what I mean? Back then, maybe you're clearing $1 or $2 of profit. So I try to explain to people, sure, I love that you're streaming my music because I'm one of the most successful of being an independent owner of his own masters, and I get paid off of everything I do. I do very well with streaming, better than most people. My numbers are super high. I want them to be 5 million monthly listeners, but, I'm in the 500K range, and sure, but remember, for streams, we're only getting pennies. If you go and buy a Necro t-shirt, I'm getting like $15. Maybe not 15 off a shirt itself, but, let's say $7, $8, $9, you know what I'm saying? I'm making way more money when you buy merchandise. And I'm trying to teach people and fans that it's a different time now. Okay, you're not supporting me because you bought something 20 years ago. You understand? It just doesn't add up to support now. It's like going in a restaurant and buying soup 20 years ago or a Peter Luger's steak 25 years ago and telling Peter Luger's, yeah, I support you guys. I bought a steak 25 years ago. Nah, Jay, you need to support now. Could you imagine if an artist like me with 500,000 monthly listeners and, maybe 2 million different people on the planet all bought one shirt? I would have 25 million in the bank. You understand what I'm saying? But the reality is all artists, maybe, we're lucky if 1% of our fan bases are buying our merch, right? Think about that. Even if you only have 10,000 monthly listeners right now, if all 10,000 bought a shirt, you would be paid out your fucking ass. Your merch would be flying. But I know a lot of y'all are struggling because I'm a master of merchandise. I was doing this before 95% of y'all motherfuckers were even trying to make a t-shirt. So I'm aware. of, what people are doing and what they're not and who's lying. You can't fool Necro. You understand? I've been doing this way too long. And the reality, bottom line is, I just want y'all people to understand, if you're going to DM me and try to be my buddy and get me into long convos, like, yo, as it is, man, motherfuckers, we got 24 hours in a day. We're supposed to sleep 8 hours. 16 of that we're supposed to put in work. I got to go to the gym. I got to try to cook healthy. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk to my groupies. You know what I'm saying? I got to try to get laid. Like, that's part of, like, life as a man. You know what I mean? Try to get money, follow my purpose, make new songs. You want my time? You need to support right now. Don't be giving me that tired shit about you bought vinyl 20 years ago. That's great, but that don't fucking help the brand now. You understand? If Nike was living off of fucking sales from 1985, they'd be out of the fucking business. This is just some real shit, know what I mean? When I take the opportunity mentally and I know I can come organically with something that'll teach you, cool. You could talk about it all you want. You know what I mean? Some of y'all fake fans be like, oh, he begging, da, da, da. All right. So anyone that does sales is begging. That's why you're broke. This is the reason why you're broke, or you work for somebody else who's going to pimp your labor to make himself a millionaire. Because you got a stupid, dumb schmuck mentality, and you're just not that, you're lacking fucking brains. And you're probably giving brains to your boss because you're a fanook. Don't ever try to fucking test me or play me on any level when it comes to music business. You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing this way too long. And I'm way more successful than people that have been doing it before me. Nah, I mean? necroproduct.com. Go to it, support, buy some fly shit. If not, go eat a dick.